Do you have a little buzz in your ear? Mm,
Very low pitch.
Okay. Sweet, sweet. Yes, sir. Do you have a little buzz in your ear? Mm,
Very low
Was that your
pitch.
alarm? Okay.
That's a notification.
All right. Sweet, sweet. We are good there, Jackson. We are good here. Perfect. Let's put this guy over here.
Okay. We're good. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to episode 270 of Boog Life, Pitted with Action and Manny V.
We made it.
Yeah, we did.
We made it another year. Just double checking on everything here, recording everywhere across the board. Jackson, 2023, your highlights.
Honestly, finished the year off on probably the biggest highlight. Got to go to North Carolina to spend the holidays with my family, see my mom, and dive into some Southern food.
Epic. What is the Southern food consist of and where did you go?
My personal favorite is Bojangles, fried chicken and biscuits.
Oh my God, sounds delicious.
Bojangles is to North Carolina basically what In-N-Out is to Southern California.
So they're everywhere in the South.
Yeah, you know, if you go there, you pretty much got to hit them up. Their breakfast biscuits are phenomenal. Their fried chicken has a little spice to it. Love their seasoned fries. Yeah, you can't go wrong with breakfast or lunch or dinner.
What if we opened one here?
That would be amazing.
Oh my God. All right.
I'm drooling already.
Chris, thanks for joining us live. And if you want to invest, we are going to open up a Bojangles restaurant here on the West Coast.
I would love that.
I would friggin' definitely put a bean and cheese burrito in the mix, but
I don't know if that fits in, but on the plus side, they also for dessert have sweet potato pie.
oh my God.
So good.
Okay, I'm gonna go once I go back to the East Coast, I'm gonna try it out.
So not good for you, but so good.
All right, so Jackson, 2023, the highlight for me probably is uh gosh, how well Epic Surf Tours went. I mean, we had some really good trips, we had some fun trips. Jacob in Cabo was amazing, and yeah, it was just all around a good year for Epic Surf Tours, and to be able to fill up all the spots, and yeah, it was pretty good.
I was really stoked to see things buzzing along with Epic Surf Tours this year for you.
Yeah,
Kept you busy and kept things going.
yeah, and I apologize for Boog Life for I trying to get to that 2 interviews a month, and yes, Crawley is on tap, and he's very pumped. I'm very pumped too to get him on the chat. And I sent a message to the pipeline patrons of Boog Life. We anytime we go do interviews, you are more than welcome to be a part of the live interview. So if you have any questions from Crawley, please jump in on the Zoom call, which I did send the link out to everybody on the pipeline patrons tier. So love to have you. It's always fun with more people chiming in.
Yes, it is. And the interviews themselves are always interesting to listen to.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one because we go way back, and Drop Me Brothers, and just can't wait to hear the story on how it all began for him, because I don't know, so it's going to be pretty cool.
All right. So let's get into shout outs.
Do it.
My shout out this week goes to my family. As I alluded to, spent the holidays in North Carolina, landed on Christmas Eve, surprised the family. Nobody really knew I was coming. So my mom, my nieces and nephews, everybody was pleasantly surprised. And if there was any negative to me spending the last week of the year in North Carolina, it went by way too fast.
Oh, I know. In the blink of an eye, you're already back.
Yep. Landed on Christmas Eve. And by New Year's Eve, I was on a plane flying back to San Diego. Although I do have to say, I mentioned it to you off air, flying into San Diego on New Year's Eve, it could not have been timed more perfectly. My plane was landing right around midnight as the fireworks were going off over San Diego. I've never seen anything quite like it before. Getting to watch a fireworks show from an airplane up in the air, that was pretty rad.
That's freaking awesome. Did you see some on the way here, or was it just coming into San Diego?
Coming into San Diego, saw the fireworks going off. I quite literally started 2024 on the fly with fireworks going off.
That's freaking awesome.
I'd like to keep it that way.
All right, we're rolling. We are going to do a Boog Life camp in Northern Baja. That's coming up. I believe we're going to set that up in the first week, the first part of June. So put that on your calendar. We're going to do, we're just going to go down to this epic camping spot in Northern Baja. And it's just going to be a Boog Life get together. It's going to be, gosh, I think June. Gosh, here's the calendar right here. I think like June 7th through the 9th. So June 7th through the 9th, we're going to be camping. This is the first time we're talking about it to the public. So yeah, it's going to be, we're going to promote it. We want to get as many bodyboarders down there. We're going to put up a big screen, watch some old videos, and I'll pull up some photos from past trips, and, some interviews too. Would be kind of sick to watch. So yeah, put it on your calendar, June 7th through the 9th, Boog Life Camp, Northern Baja.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Just cruising Baja in general is always a good time, but getting to camp out and just kick it with the boys, that'll be something to be a part of.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty sick. I think we had Husky Boys gathering there, or we ended up there one time, and I brought my bocce ball set, and Teddy T broke one of the bocce balls because he threw it into a rock.
Oops.
Yeah. So never replaced it, but yeah, we'll have some new bocce balls by the time June rolls around, but pretty excited about that.
Every time I hear about people playing bocce balls, I think of the old movie Splash with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah and Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis going, "Great bocce balls."
Yep. Actually, Daryl Hannah was like my celebrity crush for the longest time until Rebecca Romay showed up. But yeah, Daryl Hannah.
I was and always have been all about Winona Ryder.
Oh, wait a second. Wasn't she a klepto?
Yep.
All right.
Watch your wallet.
Yeah. Shout outs on my end are going to go out to friends and family. Over the holidays, you want to get together with friends and family and your significant other. So yeah. And the cool thing about my roommates is they have this annual get together on Christmas called Christmas for Misfits. So if you're in town and you don't have any relatives or any friends, around, he opens the door. We all open the door. I mean, I'm their roommate, so I'm part of it too, but we open our door to those that, come over. And
yeah, this was the first time since I moved to San Diego that I wasn't at Christmas for Misfits.
Yeah, and you were missed, but you were enjoying your family at home, which is even better.
I won't argue on that point.
Yeah. All right. So there it is. Shout outs, friends and family. And I hope everybody had a great last 2 weeks enjoying the holidays.
All right. And on to bodyboard news. Only thing I really have to say is kudos to all of the California wave riders that were charging that swell that hit. It's pretty encouraging to see winter swell rolling in like that at this point, and hopefully it's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, I think I saw some photos or somewhere of Tanner McDaniel and the crew heading over to Blacks in La Jolla and getting some of that heavy surf. Blacks is one of those waves that has kind of that similar how do you call the bottom of the ocean? Not topography, but there's a word for it. Oh my gosh, and I don't know it. Anyways, the contour of the bottom of Black's Beach is almost similar to that of Nazare, where the swell goes deep into a canyon, and then when it comes back out, it unloads perfect peaks on the beach, and that's what Black's Beach does. There's a canyon just about a mile outside of the coastline, and that's why Black's Beach breaks the way it does. And Tanner McDaniel and the crew got a handful of waves out there.
Yeah, some of the best beach breaks in the world are waves that come in out of deep water and hit that shelf and just unload.
Yeah, and it was cool. I mean, it looked like pipeline at a couple spots too in La Jolla and Black's Beach. But yeah, and in that Thrash bodyboard bag, I got a few waves. I went out to this local break here, and it was pretty big size, big faces. But thank you for the gift. I got that was a Christmas gift from Jackson and his fellow coworker who built this board for me in one day, and I really appreciate it because if I didn't have that, I probably would have taken out an old Mach 77 or something.
Yeah, and I have to say thank you to Kim Norick and PMA at Custom X Bodyboards for giving me the go ahead to push that through as I put it, a special Christmas gift for a good friend.
Thank you so much. That was pretty awesome. I'm pretty stoked I had that during the swell.
I'm stoked you scored some of that swell.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked. I missed the last swell, and I'm like, okay, this I don't want to miss this one.
Even more stoked you like the feel of that new board.
Yeah. Yes. PP double stringer 43-inch drop knee machine. I love that thing. Thank you so much.
No worries, brother.
Bodyboarding news. What do we got?
Manny's fully loaded with the news this time around.
Yeah, we got some goodies. So let's do it.
All right. What do you got first?
Well, the IBC World Tour 2020 calendar has dropped.
Yes, it has.
The first event is going from February 20th through March 2nd, and that is in Morocco.
You know, I'm really excited to see this event back on the schedule after having gotten canceled last year due to earthquakes. And it'll be interesting to, watch this contest go down, a world tour event in Morocco. I wish I could be there.
You and I both. I mean, that place is the land of the perfect rights. And I don't know where they're going to have it, but I guarantee that the locals there, Adnan and the whole crew are going to make sure that they're going to do their best to help Mother Nature deliver the goods.
Now, something else that's going to be interesting is the IBC, the Wave Pro. That wave pool in Brazil has been catching people's attention, and it's interesting that we're going to see a wave pool event on the tour schedule.
Okay, we need to pull that up because I don't know anything about that.
Check Fabio Aquino's page. He's been all over that spot.
Okay, why don't we do that now? Fabio Aquino, Instagram.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
I know five-time women's world champion Neymar Carvalho has been riding there, as well as her daughter Luna Hardman, the former junior women's world champion. And yeah, the wave just looks phenomenal for a wave pool. The color of the water, the quality of the wave. I mean, I've been watching riders do air roll spins and all kinds of technical maneuvers on that wave. So it's apparently got some push to it. And it'll be really interesting to watch people battle it out in competition mode there.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to check it out. But I don't know which one is him. There's like 100 Fabio Aquinos. Ah, shoot.
Probably the top one.
You think?
Fabio Aquino official.
Let's see. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, let's take a look. Can you guys see this? Are we is this what you guys are watching? I think so. Let's try. So this is in Brazil.
Yes.
And that looks like, oh my God, a little drainer. Whoa, that's pretty sick. Okay, that's gonna be pretty dope. All right. I just want to make sure you guys can see this. I think I'm sharing screen too. Chris, if you're still watching, can you give me a thumbs up to make sure you're watching this Fabio Aquino? And the cool thing about this one, it's more than just a quick duck and under. You can get barreled and come out and do a maneuver.
Yep.
And it's called the Wave.
Wave Garden, but the contest is called the Wave Pro.
Okay. Oh man, that would be freaking very fun to ride. All right, well, Fabio Aquino. All right, well, there you have it. That is on the tour in June, and that's a men and women's event, June 1st through the 4th. That's going to be pretty fun to check out. Itaquachara holding it down just right after that, June 6th through the 15th. They're going back to the Maldives, Sintra, and Peru, Gran Canaria, of course. They got the two Chilean events, and they go back to Brazil for that Wahine Bodyboard Pro. But I don't see Arica.
Nope. This year, Ikike on the schedule. Arica is out.
That well, I did see some Instagram posts. I saw some documentation, government forms and documents showing that they were promised a certain amount but delivered far less than that. And for that reason, a lot of people didn't get paid.
Yeah, and it's a shame because Arica has been a staple on the world tour for, God, a couple of decades.
And I put it right up there with the Fronton King as far as the venue itself. You have this perfectly incredible bodyboarding wave, perfect for bodyboarding it feels like within arm's reach of the riders. Like
It's almost like an arena setting at
exactly.
Arica. And, as disheartening as it is that Arica has been pulled from the 2024 schedule, I'm really looking forward to seeing Ikike. We've both been there, and
Yeah.
you can't throw a stone without hitting a different wave break there, just on and on and on, along the coast, you know, every couple hundred yards, there's a wave.
It's so crazy because you have the city, you have the city, you have the main beach cruise road, then you have a boardwalk, and then you have those waves just within walking distance of each other.
The geography there is like no place else I've ever seen. You've got the Pacific Ocean, you've got the Atacama Desert, you've got the wine valleys, and they're all kind of crammed there together, all within a short driving distance or even walking distance. I
Yeah.
mean, and there's some killer coffee shops and restaurants there. I love it. I and honestly, I'm not really a big wine drinker, but the Chilean Carmenere, particularly a nice bottle of Tarapaca, I will gladly sit down and enjoy anytime.
Hell yeah. So yeah, there's your lineup for the 2024 calendar. What is not on here, interestingly enough, which is understandable for various reasons, is the Tropical Dream event. Yes, the event in Bocas del Toro in Panama, excuse me, March 4th through the 10th. And I will be attending that, helping on all fronts as much as they need me. But yeah, if you are not going to Morocco, if you have the means, this is one of those events that I highly recommend for two reasons. One, the bodyboarding event location is at this perfect, like Seal Beach, really barely pedicalcal, really close, perfect A-frame waves right on the shore. Not shore break, but like just breaking just outside of the shore break. And the wave is phenomenal. It's if I were to recommend an event, that is the wave there. It's all sand bottom, and it just comes out of the deep water and hits this shallow sandbar, and these perfect peaks just unload. Every other wave is spinning. This wave right here that you're seeing on the screen is PLC. I believe that's PLC, but it's a reef break on an outer island. But the event is held in this sandbar. But reason one, the location and the waves. Reason two, you're in the tropical dream. You're in this this island chain just just on the east side of Panama, in the Caribbean, warm water,
Mm.
delicious food. You got sloths crawling around in the palm trees. It's magical.
You had me at warm water and food. You want to stick me in your board bag when you go?
If you can fit, for sure, but definitely put this on your list. I will be there. Love to see you there. And it is March 4th through the 10th. Tickets are bought. I can't wait to get back out there. They're supposed to send me some content so I can start help pushing it. If you guys need any help on how to get there, where to stay, anything like that, I think they're setting that up, but I can help as well. I can tell you where the location is and anything you need to know about this event to make it easier for you to get there and to be a part of it. Um, Reach out to me or reach out to the Boca Invitational crew.
They call it a tropical dream, and it really does look like a dream, bro.
Yeah, my first trip out there to that beach was 1996 with Chuck Dorino and Giovanni Greco. And yeah, when they took us to this wave, I was like, oh my, it was in the middle of the day. Had a little texture on it, but I was looking at it going, whoa, this is freaking amazing. No one around
You saw the potential right away.
right off the bat. So yeah, March 4th through the 10th. Let me know if you guys have any questions. But yeah, this wave is pretty amazing. Like I said, it's not only the location, but just the adventure part of going to these islands is pretty awesome. So there's that. Um, Another thing for bodyboarding news, we do still. I got a couple guys already lined up on the May 18th through the 25th bodyboard trip to Costa Rica with Jacob Romero. It's $2,500, but that includes everything. And this year we're staying on the beach. We're going to be able to wake up, walk out your room, walk across the sand, and jump into the water. It's freaking pretty epic.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. But we will have a car available if we want to go, up the coast to this perfect, right hand wedge. So if you guys are able to pull that off, let me know if you have any questions. This is going down in May 18th to the 25th. But yeah, it's pretty excited about that too with Jacob Romero.
Yeah, that should be a pretty rad trip. Traveling and riding waves with Jacob is always fun.
All right, let's take another look at the wave. Man, how do you judge this? I wonder, does it get bigger than that, you think?
Um, I'm not sure.
Let's see if there's any more good. Oh, here's some. Oh my God, look at that. Well, I know e-bodyboarding and the crew went over to the Palm Springs wave park, and I'm sure it's just as amazing as this. Look at that. Would you ever have thought?
Never would have imagined.
Fabio Kino sucking it up.
Wave riding has come a long way in the last 3.5 decades since I first started.
Yeah, 100%. And producing and making artificial waves. Like, who? I can't imagine. Somebody dropped me in that? Sorry, I'm getting hooked right now. Fabio Aquino.
Fabio dropping the knee, going
All
jack stance in the wave pool.
right, Fabio Aquino official. I'm not following him. Followed. All right, so there you have it. Jackson, any other bodyboarding news you got?
No, that's just about it for me.
All right, what's on tap?
All right, now we've got the Boog Life video of the week, and this time around, Manny sussed this one out.
Well, we kind of both did. We went straight to I'm sorry, We Bodyboard on YouTube. They have all the best archives of bodyboarding videos. We saw a few things, but there was this one clip with at Pipeline, but it had surfing and bodyboarding, and it was just it wasn't doing it for us. So we kept looking, and we found this video.
Yeah, no offense to you stand-ups, but there was just a little too much in that video clip.
Yeah,
So yeah, Manny found this one and super positive vibes, super energy, and the barrel footage is pretty killer.
yeah. It's a 5 minute long video. We'll watch it until a couple minutes into it. But the caption, let me show you guys the caption really quick before we click play. I think the caption did it for me just because it's these guys in the Cook Islands. And it's all it is POV. This guy was his GoPro having a good time in perfect, 3-4 foot waves, warm water, or shallow reefs. You'll see there's shallow reef. But I'll put the link in the comments, but just know these guys are all about sharing the good vibes. Let's do it. Chris, can you let us know if you hear the audio? Oh my gosh, look at that warm water.
That view never gets old.
And watch when he comes out. Look how shallow it is. That's knee scrapage. So this reminds me of Indonesia. And this is another thing we haven't made public yet.
We'll make public if Manny doesn't cough himself to death.
Oh my gosh. 2025.
Epic Indo.
We're bringing Indonesia back. The Indo experience, 2 weeks of island hopping. There's only going to be a limited amount of spots. And I think the Husky Boys and Steve Action Jackson for his 50th birthday maybe swiping up those spots.
I know Manny's already had one person tell him his deposit is already waiting to be transferred.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Chris says there's no audio. I don't know why. Let's see if I can switch that up.
The bane of Boog life existence. No audio on the video of the week.
Oh man, hold on. Let me try one thing while I got you, Chris. We're gonna keep that rolling. What I'll do here is I'll move that over to. Let's see if you guys get this right here. All right. Do you hear the audio now, Chris? We still hear it in our headphones. We still haven't figured out. But at least you get the visuals. We'll throw the link in there.
Definitely.
Because the music goes perfectly with this. But I want you guys to see and meet there he is.
Golden boy. So, on the right 2x. It's like a silhouette. Again, like my video, follow my TikTok too. Turning together.
Oh, pretty aggressive, pointing his finger right at us.
All good, getting the point across.
We'll leave it. We'll take it. All right. Still no audio on the background. Let's see if we will. Oh, you know what? I wasn't sharing it. Let's go back to the guy. I want you guys to see the guy. Oh, there he is.
It is a really Merry Christmas, y'all. Today's video is sick. This whole week, Christmas week, has been great. Nothing but beautiful, orange, blue, green, all around great surf. Whole week. What more can you get? Sharp, crystal, shallow, hollow, barrel. I may have gotten a couple great scratches this week, but it don't matter, boy, because I got so many great clips.
Nice. All right, you guys have to watch this video. I'm gonna copy the link. And yeah, today I will square away this. Oh, look at this backdoor section. Oh my goodness. Well, I want to say his name is Ty. If this is you, Ty, great job. He's pumped, he's frothy, and all right, you guys follow this guy, watch his video. And I'm gonna actually share his link across the socials because his video is freaking pumping me up. It's time to go to the Cook Islands.
Yeah, right.
The moon.
Add that to the itinerary.
I know, damn. All right, so there you go. Book Life of the Week video. We will share that link to you guys. Please watch it. The audio is sick. It goes perfectly. This guy will get you frothing and get you wanting to get out in the water.
And if that didn't get you pumped up, we're at our weekly motivation.
All right, let's do it.
All right, plain and simple. I'd like to wish everybody a happy, healthy, prosperous new year. Boogie more in 2024. We'll see you next episode.